If you have not heard of the App Store Accountability Act, I really suggest you look it up. It's a piece of legislation regarding what material is available to minors on apps like Instagram and Snapchat. I had actually emailed a woman involved with this. She pretty much started this grassroots organization after experiencing something very similar to what I did, finding out exactly what kind of material is available to a teenager on these apps. I read her email. It kind of got my wheels turning, and now I just have two questions. First of all, why is this legislation that we have to fight for? Why is it outlandish that apps like Instagram and Snapchat and honestly, even Facebook need to be limited to those who are 18 or older? Personally, honestly, after what I have seen on Facebook, how I'm able to click some of these girls' OnlyFans apps and just what they're advertising for $9 a month. I kind of think that these apps should be for 21 or older. But making these apps for people 18 and older, that shouldn't be that hard. Why would anybody rail against that other than teenagers? Why would the App Store not want to do that? I don't get it. Well, actually, I do get it. Because this whole thing about how Snapchat is for adults, Instagram is for adults, teenagers just shouldn't be on social media is bullshit. Those apps are teen related. If they weren't, you would have to be older than 13 years old to join. And that brings me to my second question, which is related to an experience I had on my little fake Instagram account where I'm just kind of watching the pornographic material go by. One profile where I click on it and it says, oh, you can't view this because you're under 18. I'm sorry, but what? Wait a minute. That's an option? So these girls who are running all of these social media accounts where they're just being so funny and kitschy and, running around in little teenager clothing and putting on skits or just doing dances and sitting on the beach with their friends and blah, blah, blah. And then you click on their link in their biography and they sound like the internet version of like those 900 numbers that we used to see on TV when we stayed up past like midnight. Cringe. These women could make their accounts only visible to people over the age of 18, and they don't. Why don't they? If a man did this, if a man was advertising his account on OnlyFans that had adult content on it and was saying some of the things that these women are saying on those biography pages, and he was sharing it on a platform where there were children, we know exactly why the App Store doesn't want to make these apps for people 18 or older. We know exactly why the OnlyFans girls don't want their profiles to only be visible to people 18 and older. That's their traffic, the teenagers who are so invested in Instagram and Snapchat. And the OnlyFans girls over the age of 18 might not be stupid enough to listen to their bullshit. People really need to wake up and realize what's going on. Teenage girls do not deserve to be manipulated into this.